Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss the pronoun, that is the second part of speech. So first of all, let's define the pronoun. Pronouns are the words that are used in the place of a noun called pronoun. Here, types of pronoun have been given. The first one is demonstrative pronoun. The second one is reflexive pronoun. Third one is distributive pronoun. Fourth one is interrogative pronoun. Fifth one is relative pronoun. The next one is indefinite pronoun. Then emphatic pronoun, personal pronoun, reciprocal pronouns, or possessive pronouns. Reflexive pronoun. What is reflexive pronoun? The reflexive pronoun reflects actions of the verb of the subject in a sentence. That means subject and object is the same person and action returns to its object. For example, I like myself. So, performer of the action and the receiver of the action is the same person. So, self form is the reflexive pronoun in this sentence. I like myself. Myself is the reflexive pronoun. Then let's discuss the demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun represents a noun and expresses its position near or distant, like this, that, these and those, etc. That is your room. So that is the demonstrative pronoun. Next is the distributive pronoun. The pronoun which refer to persons or things one at a time are called distributive pronoun. You can either take a tea or a coffee. You can either take a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. So the word either is the distributive pronoun. The next one is each of the girls was able to deliver the speech. Each of the girls was able to deliver the speech. So here each is the distributive pronoun. What is personal pronoun? Personal pronoun is associated primarily with a particular person in the grammatical sense. There are two types of personal pronouns. The first one is subject pronoun and the second one is object pronoun. Emphatic or intensive pronoun. The pronoun that ends with self form and emphasizes another noun or pronoun. For example, Ahmad himself wrote the book. Ahmad himself wrote the book. So word himself is an emphatic pronoun or it is an intensive pronoun. The next is reciprocal pronoun. A reciprocal pronoun is used when two or more nouns express a mutual or reciprocal action in a sentence. Two brothers embraced each other. So the pronoun each other is showing the mutual action that has been happened between two brothers. So each other is the reciprocal pronoun. Let's discuss the next one. Next one is the relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to a noun mentioned previously, whether they are people, places, things, animals, and ideas. I saw a girl whose hair was so long. I saw a girl whose hair was so long. So girl is the noun and whose, word whose is relating this noun. So that is why this is relative pronoun. The next is interrogative pronoun. The interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions like who, what, whom, and whose, etc. For example, who is knocking at the door? The next example is whose books are these? So word whose is the interrogative pronoun and who is knocking at the door, who is an interrogative pronoun. Next is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are used to show the ownership of the persons like my, your, their, her or hers, etc. For example, I say that is your room. The word your is showing the ownership of yourself. And if I say this is my laptop, the word my is showing the ownership that this laptop is mine. So mine, my, your, yours, their, theirs, his, her, hers, or its are the possessive pronouns. Indefinite pronoun, a pronoun that doesn't refer to a specific person or thing. For example, anything, some persons, few, and many, etc. If I say many, many were present in the class. So, word many does not refer to any specific person or any specific thing. That is why it is an indefinite pronoun. So these were the types of the pronouns we have discussed in this lecture. Definitely, I hope you will understand it with a better conceptual approach. So thank you very much for joining me. Inshallah, we will meet after some time with a new topic, with a new lecture. So thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.